And then step back up, untwist. Reach that right arm up. And bring it back down. Take that twist the other direction, sweeping left arm up. And thread behind, dropping that left shoulder down. Let's lift back up, untwist. Maybe left arm up one more time. And then down to the mat. All right, let's sit back on the heels, child's pose. All right, let's come on up out of child's pose. All right, so come to your hands and feet, just to then pop those feet forwards for a little play with crow this morning. So fingers spread wide. Good. Belly scooping up. So try and bring those knees up to those shoulders. And then the weight of the shins pour into those upper arms. Good. Remember, a great way to play with this, if this is new to you, just play with putting more weight in your hands and then sending it back. And it's just there for a moment. Good. Try and feel those fingertips working. All right, we'll take about 30 more seconds here. You can always hang out in your squat if you're feeling ready to move on. All right, so next let's bring ourselves to sitting in butterfly, Baddha Konasana. So feel free to sit up on a blanket or some other such boost if that gives you some more ease to your stretch. All right, so hands can grab around those ankles or toes. Good. Take a lengthen up. Maybe you just keep lengthening up if that feels like it's giving the, the outer hips the most benefit, or maybe you start to hinge forwards. Inhale to come up. Bring your right knee up. Extend your left leg forwards. Circle the right arm forwards, up, and down to the floor behind you. Wrap the, where's my voice going? Left arm around the right knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist to your right. Good. For those of you wondering what happened with the YouTube, that was totally my fault. In all my shuffling things around this morning, my laptop got unplugged, and it's that old that was long enough for it to lose its battery. So my laptop is back plugged in. YouTube's going again. I think we had Emily come over onto the Zoom. So my apologies, guys, for that really avoidable technology glitch there. All right, now let's unwind from that twist. And switch sides. The right leg goes forwards. The left comes in. Circle the left arm forwards, up and down to the floor behind. Right arm wraps around left knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist to your left. And unwind out of that twist. Good. Extend both legs forwards. Feet are about hip distance apart. Take a moment to move the flesh out from under the butt cheeks. Butt cheek flesh out from under the sits bones. That's what's happening. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forwards. Inhale, lift yourself on up. All right. So next we're gonna lift those legs up into boat pose, Navasana. So if you're sitting up on something, scoot yourself on off at this point. All right. So belly drawn in to help those legs hover. I'm gonna grab me a quick sip of water because I keep having to clear my throat. And clearly that's not doing the trick. There we go. Few more breaths here. You might straighten the legs and or bring the arms up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring those feet down flat and set up for our upward facing table. And so shrug the floor away, lift the hips up. All right. And lower the hips down. Good. Lengthen the legs forwards. And reach the arms forwards. Slowly round all the way down. So that tailbone's pulling under. Arms are resisting you lying down, but they're going to let it happen. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, once you're down, arms up overhead. Let's take a long stretch from fingers to toes. So, a little more core work here. Lying on our back. Okay. So, bring your legs to a tabletop. Knees are over the hips and shins are parallel to the floor. Clasp the hands behind your head. Right. So, extend your left leg forwards. Good. All right. So it can be low or less low. So actually keeping that leg a bit higher here might actually feel like more of a challenge. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Good. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift that left leg up. Inhale, bring it back to hover. Twist right. Inhale, come center. Exhale, left leg up. Inhale, lower it down. And exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift the leg up. And hover. 2 more this side. Twist. Center. Left leg kicks up, back, down. And twist. Center. Left leg up. Bend down. Switch the legs. Good. So left knees stacked over that left hip. Right leg extended forwards, hovering off the mat. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right leg up. Inhale, back to hover. And twist left. And center. Right leg up. And down. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Right leg up. And down. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Right leg up. And down. Last 2 twists. Center, leg up, bend down, and twist. Center, right leg up, and down. Good. Head down, knees to chest. Good. If you feel like circling the knees around, you can. Set the feet down. Take a little swish of the knees side to side. And then set up for bridge pose. Feet flat on the mat, hip distance apart. Good. And heels close enough in that it feels like you can get a good lift off of the floor. Right, arms by your side. Press the floor away. Let's arch up into our bridge. Walk those outer shoulders down. Chest lifts. Front of the throat is soft. Good. If it gives more ease to your lift, you can clasp those hands underneath you. All right, let's come on down. We are going to do one more bridge. We're going to take a little rest in between, lying on our backs. Step the feet a little wider apart and knees together to touch. And arms anywhere that feels good. All right, let's reset for one more bridge. Good. If you're not feeling like another bridge needs to happen for you, maybe you just come to reclining butterfly instead. If full wheel's in your practice, feel free to make this bridge a full wheel. Great way to start to work towards full wheel is once you are lifted up in your bridge, bring those arms up. Actually, just this alone, this is a great way to challenge your bridge more because the legs and core have to do a lot more lifting and stabilizing. Okay? And then you try and bring your hands flat to the mat with the middle fingertips pointing to your shoulders and elbows pointing up to the ceiling. So this is going to do an upright version of that. So you don't even worry about trying to get your shoulders off the floor. Okay, so it looks like this, lying on your back, or hands look like this on the floor. But just trying to get those hands flat and keep your bridge lifted, because you're not going to be able to push very effectively until you can get those hands flat. So that's great shoulder and wrist mobility to work there. And nothing even really needs to happen with the lift of your upper body. But being able to get here and just keep that work in the hips, that's a pretty big deal all by itself. All right, when you are satisfied with this, come on down to reclining butterfly. If you're already in reclining butterfly, we're catching up to you. Bring the hands to the outsides of the thighs to assist those knees back up and together. All right, and I'm going to cut you loose for about 2 minutes to wind down your practice in any way that's feeling good to you. But if you're just kind of wanting to be told what to do, if you're open to suggestions, I'm going to talk you through a spinal twist. That's what we got time for. We're going to do a spinal twist to each side and then Shavasana. So if you're open to suggestions, coming with me, we're going to do that. Right. So bringing the knees in. Right. And then extend your right leg up. Straighten the left leg, put that down onto the mat. And then bring the hands behind your right thigh. And if you need to bend the knee to make that thigh accessible, that's not a problem. All right. And now walk your hands up the thigh pulling your forehead towards your knee and knee towards forehead. So this walk of the hands up is pulling your head, shoulders, upper back off the mat. Just for a moment, and we're gonna walk it back down. Good. Open the arms up to a T, and you're gonna let that right leg swing over to your left. So either trying to keep that leg as straight as you can, or if you would prefer to bend your knee, not a problem. Head and chest turn to your right. And let's unwind out of that twist. Bring that right leg up one more time. And then down to the mat. And then bring left leg up. Good. So bend the knee as needed so those hands can come behind the back of the leg. And then walk the hands up. Pulling forehead to knee, knee to forehead. And then let it walk back down. Good. Tee the arms. Good. Straight, straightish, or intentionally bent. Left leg drops over to the right. Head and chest turn to your left. And unwind out of the twist. Left leg up. Now let's bring both knees into your chest. So stretching out into our Shavasana. If you're following along on the playlist, then I recommend, all the songs are pretty mellow from here on out, but I recommend skipping ahead to the last track, Shivaratri. All right. So when you're ready, stretch out into your Shavasana. If you feel like taking a little nutshell squeeze in, knees to forehead for a moment before stretching out. Come back to your breath. A gentle wiggle of your fingers and toes. You let your head nod side to side. And then stretch your arms up overhead, reaching back for the floor. Bend your knees and roll over onto one side. Then use both hands to gently push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And palms together at your heart. Let's close our practice by chanting one Om all together. First, exhale fully. And then a deep inhale. Thank you all so much for joining in this morning. Namaste. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Bye, Susan. You're very welcome. Thank you. And sorry for anyone. Sorry for anyone. What am I trying to say? Affected by the YouTube snafu, which was not YouTube. It was, yeah, I know. You guys didn't even notice, except that suddenly I was like running back and forth. Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Anna. You can unmute yourself, Anna, or I can unmute you. I love it. That's awesome. I love it. Oh my God, I'm blinding you guys. Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh my God. Yeah. Yes, for sure. Mwah.